The 49ers just got some good news and some bad news. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo will miss Sunday's game against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's not the good news. This is. Wide receiver Deebo Samuel and tight end George Kittle both will play. Garoppolo missed all 3 days of practice this week with a high ankle sprain. Here's what head coach Kyle Shanahan said about his injury. This game is just as important as week 16, so it has more to do with, can they protect themselves? Are they risking long-term injury? We've got to be smart with these guys. If Jimmy could have played this week, he'd be out there. In addition to Garoppolo, the following 49ers will not play against the Eagles. Running back Raheem Mostert, knee. Linebacker Dre Greenlaw, thigh. Cornerback Emmanuel Mosley, concussion. Tight end Jordan Reed, knee. Cornerback Akello Witherspoon, hamstring. Defensive end D Ford, back. And nickelback K'Wan Williams is questionable with a hip injury. Samuel missed the first 3 games of the season with the Jones fracture in his foot he suffered during June. But he practiced all 3 days this week. Here's what Shanahan said about Samuel's injury. We definitely have to be smart with him. You see a lot of these injuries around the league. It's what happens when you don't go through a totally normal process of an offseason like we did. I know he'll be out there, but it won't be his normal role, that's for sure. Conversely, it sounds like Kittle should start and get his typical workload. Here's what Shanahan said. We were close to getting him back last week. So that's good news. But it doesn't sound like the 49ers will get good news about D Ford anytime soon. They intend to place him on injured reserve on Saturday. Are the 49ers concerned he might retire? Here's what Shanahan said. When you're dealing with the back, everything is a concern. And that stuff does loosen up randomly too. So that's why we're playing it slow. I just saw him in the hallway on my way here. I think he's doing better than he was a couple of weeks ago, that's for sure. Just something we have to be smart with. Can't risk things when you're dealing with that part of the body. That's why we're being so cautious.